Hello everyone, happy Friday, welcome to another Friday Live. Bonjour à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien et bienvenue pour un autre live à chaque vendredi. So as you might see, I am in recruitment right now in office, although the weather is not really great today and it's raining, but I'm happy to still be on campus. So today we're going to talk about a really exciting topic, which is the upcoming open house. I am going to be letting in my wonderful guest. Give me one sec. Eve-Marianne. On your screen. So should be joining us any moment. There you go. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Happy Friday.
Thank you. Happy Friday to you.
So thank you so much, Eve-Marianne, for joining me. For those of you that have watched our lives before, you might have seen Eve-Marianne around. She's also an e-ambassador with us that, by the way, creates some really, really cool videos and content. So you should definitely go and check her out. But for those of you that might not know her, Eve-Marianne, I'm going to let you introduce yourself quickly. So tell us, what program you're in, what it is that you're doing at Glendon as an e-ambassador.
Well, I'm in my second year at Glendon, and I'm in the Drama and Creative Art program, which is a really great place to do both visual art and theater at the same time. And yeah, I'm an e-ambassador, so I help show student life for new students, and I help promote Glendon and really try to show what it's all about as a school. Yeah.
Thank you so much for introducing yourself. So today's topic, we're going to quickly talk about the open house. So for those of you that have seen, we have posted the open house post on Instagram and in the story. We have put the links in the story, but also in our bio. So if you are not yet registered, go ahead and register. Now, what is this spring open house going to be? Well, it's going to be spread out on 2 different days. So April 2nd, which is a Saturday, that's going to be our virtual open house. And then April 3rd is going to be an in-person open house, which we haven't had for 2 years. So we really hope that those of you that want to come, or maybe are in Toronto, that you will pass by. Eve-Marianne, before I asked you a question, I'm just going to quickly go through a little bit of the schedule. So if you are somebody that wants to come to the virtual open house, and by the way, you could do both. You could do virtual and in person if you'd like. So for the virtual open house, it is going to be on our Excel Events online platform, and it's going to be from 9 to 12. So we will be having different sessions throughout that day. So for example, a welcome session, why Glendon would be a smart choice for you. We would also have a booth, for example, if you haven't accepted your offer yet, or if you want to know how to do that, we'll have a booth for that. You could find out about our exchanges abroad, which is super exciting. There's also going to be a session for international students, so we got you as well. You'll also get the chance to meet our current students with a student panel. And of course, let's not forget about bilingualism, because Glendon is a bilingual campus. So you'll have a session about that. There's also going to be a possibility to do a virtual campus tour. So don't worry, even if you can't come in person for an actual in-person tour, we still give virtual campus tours so that you could have a better idea of, what our campus looks like and all of its services. Of course, there's also going to be a campus services session and also experiential education, which is really important. So that's a little bit how the virtual day is going to go. So if you can't attend in person, or if you prefer attending virtually, please do register. The link that we have in our bio is going to bring you to the general event page for both April 2nd and 3rd. So make sure that you click on the April 2nd. We did put the link for you to register on the Excel Events platform. Now for April 3rd, it's going to be in person, which every time I say it, I'm super excited about it because we just haven't had it in such a long time. Of course, in person, there's going to be some music playing. There's going to be even a photo booth out there for you guys. And I'm going to let you talk about that a little bit later. But we'll be also having mainly meet the profs. So this is going to be a chance for you to actually meet profs from the program of your interests. That's why when you go on the event page, you'll see a big list of all of our programs. And if you click on the ones that you want to register, it'll send you to a registration page. And then also you will be able to do an in-person campus tour. You don't have to register for these. They'll just kind of be running from 12 o'clock. And the in-person event is from 12 to 5. So please, if you are in Toronto or maybe somewhere not far, or you wouldn't mind coming from where you are, please do visit us on campus because we would love to see you. And Eve-Marianne, I'm going to let you talk next because I know that you're doing both the virtual open house and the in-person open house. So maybe you can tell us a little bit of what it is that you're going to be doing.
Yeah, well, we're mostly we're here to welcome everybody and welcome all the future Glendon students and potentially future Glendon students. And as you mentioned earlier, we're going to have a really fun photo booth, and there's going to be all friendly faces for you to talk to ask. Also going to be going live on social media to be able to share experience, even with the people who maybe couldn't come in person. But there's also the virtual one. But even if you miss that one, we're going to be going live, so it will be always there.
Sorry, Eve-Marianne, you froze for the part that you mentioned you're going to be going live with something?
Yes, so we're going to be going live during the entire event. So we're going to be showing what we're doing for anybody who couldn't make it in person. They could still watch.
Okay, that's amazing. I really love that because some people maybe might not be close to here, or for international students or out of province, make sure that you check our social medias and our social media accounts to keep updated. So that's a really great initiative. And Eve-Marianne, when you say that, for example, the student panel that we're going to be having, or we're going to be having a lot of current students come to either the virtual open house or the in-person open house, what would you say maybe to students that are going to be there or future students, maybe a word of advice, or what is the message that you would like to send them?
Sorry, you froze up a little bit too. Could you repeat?
I think both of our connections are down with this weather. Sorry, folks that are watching that. But I just said because we're going to be having, student panels and our current students are highly involved in such events. What maybe is your word of advice for the students that are going to be coming in, or future students that maybe haven't accepted their offer yet? Like, what would you offer as a current student and maybe as support for them during this event?
I would say to come in with, not to be afraid of asking questions. Because I know when I was in high school, I had a lot of questions, and I maybe felt intimidated to ask this person, or this person maybe looked friendlier than another person. I don't know.
Right.
But I would say, first off, everyone looks friendly at Glendon.
Right.
I think that should be a fact. But
yeah,
I would say go there totally free to ask your questions. Don't be afraid to ask, because that's why we're there. We're there to help you out and guide you.
Yeah, thank you so much for mentioning that. Also, I do want to mention that for both events, we're going to have campus services. So if you have questions about I don't know, scholarships, for example, or finances, you want to talk to the Office of Student Affairs, they will be there as well to welcome you folks. So you could definitely ask them questions as well. Speaking of scholarships, the April 1st deadline is approaching. So if you haven't applied for scholarships yet, please do. You should have been receiving emails about that April 1st deadline. So for the ACUFC of $3,000, that's one. And then also there's the Franco, La Bourse Franco. And Eve Marianne, you've actually won this one before. Can you tell us a little bit more about that one actually?
Yes, so I was qualified to apply because I went to a French high school and I'm a bilingual person, so I could apply. And it's just one of another example of like a really great opportunity that you hardly have to do anything to get. And it's literally just a matter of applying and you have a high chance of winning it.
Yeah, no, and it's really great because it's in a way automatic, and it's the same thing for our $3,000 ACUFC scholarship. So if you haven't applied yet, you can just go to My File and apply. Also, if you have applied already, maybe you haven't finished your application, make sure that your application is completed because we do know there was some student that haven't completed their application, and until you actually complete that application in My File, it's not going to be sent out. So make sure to do that until April 1st. But yeah, Eve Marianne, is there anything else you want our folks to know about the open house?
I want you to know that you're all welcome. Everybody should come over and have a good time.
Thank you. I love that. And as I mentioned, we're going to be having a really cool photo booth where you could do gifts, right?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be really fun.
We're also going to have music, so you could definitely, dance it out if you want. And if you need a dance partner, you could just come and find Eve Marianne on campus. And she'll definitely dance it out with you. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much, Eve Marianne. This was a really short and sweet live, but we just wanted to come on here and to kind of, tell you a little bit about how the event is going to go. And, thank you again, showing that our current student takes the time out of their day to come on here and to talk with you, future students. So if any of you that are going to be watching this as an IG Live, if you have any questions about the event, about the registration, whatever it might be, you can send us a quick DM here at Liaison. Remember that the registration link is posted in our bio, so you can go and register for example, the Meet the Profs. And please do, because they're really excited to meet you. It's been 2 years that the profs haven't met like future students, right? So if you want to have a conversation, within your program of interest, please book a meeting with them. It's a 15-minute meeting that you can book with a prof from the program of your interest, and they'll be more than happy to speak with you live and to see your beautiful faces. But yeah, this is where you would
really great profs. They're like really great profs, super friendly and easy to talk to. Yeah,
no, and you're totally right. All of our honestly current students and professors, they're super friendly, and we'll just be really excited to have all of you on campus. So yeah, you can go into the bio for registration. Also, don't forget, as I mentioned, Eve Marianne is an e-ambassador. She does some cool videos, so you can even check out her account, which is linked here, and I will also tag her in the video. And we'll be expecting some more content. What kind of content can we be expecting from you in the future?
Well, I'm trying to get some more on-campus footage just to really show like campus life is back, the COVID days are Almost
are
gone.
gone. They're almost gone. Hopefully, they're almost gone. But this is really great because future students like seeing how the campus looks like from different angles, and I know that your videos are like super interesting and creative. So I'm sure that our future students will appreciate that, and we'll definitely be reposting those. So thank you so much, Ev Marianne. I hope you have an amazing Friday. And for all of you that are watching this, come meet us during the open house in person or virtually. I'll be waiting for you, and Ev Marianne is going to be waiting for you to dance it out as well. Sorry, I think I froze, but I was saying that you'll be waiting for them to dance it out together to the live music.
I'll be waiting on the dance floor.
Also, you'll get the chance to even see some swag because the bookstore is going to be open. So you'll just be putting on some swag and dancing it out with us and meeting some cool profs and current students. We cannot wait to meet you folks, whether it's virtual or in person. We hope that you will join us. And on that note, we'll be leaving you. Have a great Friday. And thank you so much, Ev Marianne, for joining me during this live. Bye.